on a blimp, pimp on a blimp. Prime time with Epstein, prime time with Epstein. Not the first attempt, pimp on a blimp. Epstein 99, working like a temp, never one place long. Going state to state, Epstein, he be saying what the fuck he wanna say. The internet on fire, he done caught another streak. Every time I make a theme song, hear it in your sleep. Feminism, baby killers, got the world all twisted. Had to make a channel just to talk about it quick. Epstein, then my nigga to this day. Better turn this off if you gon' feel some type of way. Prime time with Epstein. Prime time with Epstein. On the 99, got that Glenn big chick. Money, Glenn big chick. You cannot disrespect. Pimp on a blimp. Pimp on a blimp. Prime time with Epstein. Prime time with Epstein.
Sorry guys, I don't know if this is working. Let me see. I don't think it's working. I don't know. How do I? Damn, we're not live on X. Okay, let's see if we can get it cooking. Okay. We're live on Kick, Rumble. I'll turn Twitch off. Okay. Let's see, this should work, guys. Sorry. Trying to get the stream going. We'll see if we get online. Now it's saying it's offline. I don't know. We'll see if it works. What's up, guys? Let's see if we can put the comments on. All right, there we go. Now we got some comments. I turn on my watch. It's not reacting correctly. I don't know what the heck is going on. What's up, folks? It's the Pimp on a Blimp, primetime 99 on the grind. You know what it is. We're out here trying to get our daily burn in. We got to get those calories out of my body. Oh, look at, there's a little red eye slider, red ear slider. I said red eye, but that's a red ear slider. That's a good little turtle right there. I don't even want to get closer. I don't want to make it jump off that branch. But I love the turtles. I like turtles. That's a good viral video. Pimp on a Blimp is here. Have no fear. Got a couple days off. We got to get back in the game. You know what it is. It's freaking Tuesday. Busy Tuesday. We're hustling. I know it sounds lame. I usually have my fanny pack, but I forgot it at the house. So now my keys are going to be jangling the whole time. It's going to be so freaking annoying. I don't know what I'm going to do, but, well, we can make it work for an hour. What's happening, guys? What's going on in the chat? We're never perfect, you know? But perfection is the enemy of good. As long as we're good, we'll be okay. Remember that. You know, we're always trying to strive and be perfect. That's not a good, it's not a good standard to set, you know, because good is good enough. So we're live. Looks like it's working. Let's see if we're live on X. Let me see. Let's see. I think so. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Open live video. I think so. Yeah, we are. Okay, looks like we're sharing this. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted on the After Hours channel, but I spoke at Plano City Council last night and defended my Indian brothers and sisters that are getting unfairly targeted by people like Tyler Oliveira coming after our culture. So what? Okay, it's working. That's what I like. It's what I like to see. It's what I like to hear. I like people to know what the heck is going on. This latest video.
Sure. Mayor, I beg you, let me eat the cow dung. It has healing properties.
If you, ma'am,
You got to check it out. It's on my Twitter and it's on the After Hours with Alex Stein YouTube channel. If you guys want to see it. It got a little crazy. I could be crazier. That's my problem, is after I'm done with them, I'm always like, I could have been crazier. But, you know, you write stuff down and you kind of forget it and you're trying to read off a paper. It's never good if you're like reading off a paper. So it doesn't matter. It's kind of fun to go in the room and make everybody get pissed off. I don't know what sickness that is that I have, but it's definitely a sickness. And I don't like how the camera's reversed. See, the Dallas Cowboys is backwards. Look, I got my Cowboys hat and shirt on. Gay Pride Week in honor of the Super Bowl. Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl next year. We're not just going. We're winning that biatch next year. You just wait and see. Damn, I'm having a bad hair day too today. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. It's just coming out of the damn top of the hat? It's not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that at all. It's supposed to freaking go back. It's not supposed to go out. Okay. There we go. Well, whatever. We'll just make this work. Thank you guys for being here. I always appreciate the audience. We're having a nice little Tuesday exercise session. We got a show tonight. We got a country music superstar Natasha Owens on. So that'll be good. I'm currently fighting with Laura Loomer on Twitter a little bit. Well, I think I just said one comment. It's not really fighting. It's just about how she's defending Howard Lutnick, saying he's like this great guy. Yet he was good buddies with Jeffrey Epstein, so I don't know how good of a guy he was. But I mean, I don't know what excuse. I guess money, power, success, but they knew that he was a convicted pedophile and they're still hanging out with him. You would think that that would be like, you know, a huge red flag to these people, but I guess it's not. But what I think is normal, other people don't. And that can be extrapolated to friendships, all kinds of situations. So it's just weird that we have people in power that we're just palling around with Jeffrey Epstein like it's no big deal. Hanging out on his island and lying about it. That's the worst thing. It's like, at least be honest about it. Because if you have something to hide, it makes me think that you're guilty of doing something. You know? If everything was above board, then why lie and misrepresent whether or not you went to the island? And then on top of that, you got Savanah Guthrie's mom is kidnapped right now. People are speculating that it's like an inside job. They don't know if the videos of Savanah are AI, because it looks like she's got like an extra finger on her hand. It's bizarre. Actually, a woman was speaking seriously about it at the city council meeting last night. I should go back and play her clip, talking about the threats of AI and how it can be used to kidnap people like this or scare people. I mean, she was definitely a little bit of a goofball, but she had some good points. She did have some good points. It is weird in this like digital media era, whatever you want to call it, where they can just make anything look real. That's what I think they're about to do with this new Artemis space mission to the moon. Like, they're just gonna show us some AI of the moon and be like, yeah, we went right by it. So we'll see. You never know. Maybe they are going there, but I don't trust the government after these Epstein release. And people are like, oh, why are you just now talking about it? I literally have a video from 2016 of me calling into the Howard Stern show, you know, asking him about it. So I've been on it for a minute. And I'm not saying that to like pat myself on the back. This is something that I've known about as an open secret. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. We have literal pedophiles that are running the world. And they do it because it's a sophisticated system where they can blackmail people and they can show that they're like down for the mission. You know? It's like how they jump you in a gang. Well, instead of jumping you, they go and assault children. It's disgusting. But that's not a conspiracy anymore. No, I'm not AI. I'm the real deal, dog. I'm the real deal. I know. I'm too pretty to be AI. Way too pretty. Well, now there is a guy. It was like Mario Nawfal or whatever. I think he's big on X. I think he's done some AI interviews. I think. I don't want to accuse him of that, but I could have sworn it was him or somebody else who were doing some like AI interviews. And they do have those AI interviews where it's like Joe Rogan interviewing Trump, even though he ended up doing it for real, but that was AI at first. So like they can make AI look like anything right now and sound like anything. It does set a bad precedent for the future. I see you guys in the chat. I see you guys. Oh, is my mic bad? Well, I don't have one. And it's real windy. Well, we're probably only going live for an hour or so. We'll just have to make do. It's nice though to come out here and speak to you guys. And the Savanah Guthrie thing, like, I just wonder if it is an inside job. You know, it has to be somebody that knows her. I'm guessing it's not an accident. And then Megyn Kelly had this clip where she was talking about how NBC always wants to try to kind of invade your personal life and show, you know, your family. And there was a clip where they were with Nancy Guthrie, whatever. People always get mad I mispronounce her name as if it's not a hard-ass name to pronounce. Guth. What words start with Guth? Gunther is kind of hard enough. Gun, but Guth? That's a new one. So I'm always saying Guthrie because I like mushu pork. Thank y'all for being here. Got a lot of viewers coming in, checking out the show. We probably should go act crazy on stream today. I've been acting too calm. I need to go a little more wild. I'm planning on going to a city council meeting again tomorrow morning, as of right now. And then I'll be in San Antonio on Friday at a gun event. We'll be blasting caps. That'll be fun. Much love from Texas is right. The Lone Star State. We should be our own country. Well, you see the Mavericks' current ownership, the Adelsons, are now looking to sell the team after they spent millions and millions of dollars trying to get gambling legalized and failed, thinking that they were going to be successful. And now, you know, it's not as lucrative as an opportunity as it once was. But I swear, Mark Cuban, they said, is leading an investor group to buy the team back. If they literally just bought the team, went to the finals, lost the finals, and then traded the best player in the league for peanuts for Anthony Davis. And I know there's probably people in here that have no idea any of the words I'm saying because you're not a sports fan. But just know that Miriam Adelson is an evil woman, probably, more than likely, just for trading our best player. And I mean, maybe I'll give her plausible deniability because she's, you know, a multi-billionaire and probably doesn't even know the day-to-day operations of the Mavericks. But I still feel like they almost did it to punish the city for not approving gambling. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but that's just kind of how it feels. It feels like that to me. The weather's nice. It's not too hot. Yes, I know Anomaly. Anomaly's a badass. He's been on my show. I need to get him on my new one. I know Luka loved Dallas, and they traded him in the middle of the night, as if he was like a team pariah, like as if he was like, you know, bad for the culture. He was the entire culture of the team. I don't get it. I mean, it had to be done on purpose. It was a controlled demolition of the Mavericks. Seriously. Yeah, Luka cried because he had to sell his house. He was trying to plant his roots down. And he was about to sign a big contract too, a max deal. But, you know, all sports are rigged and stupid, so I don't know why I even care. But it's just the city likes it. I like when my city's happy. That's what's so cool about the Cowboys. When they're actually good, everybody's nicer to you, just like at restaurants, the grocery store, everybody's got their Cowboys gear on. See, I wear it even when we're losing. I'm a diehard, even though I critique them very, very intensely. But you know what I mean. The Lakers, do the Lakers suck right now? I don't know. I don't even really keep up. I thought the Lakers were good. Have they not been playing good? You'd have to tell me in the chat. I have no idea. Well, so it looks like Mark Cuban might own the team. And yeah, I mean, that is better than the Adelsons. I hope they sell it. The Adelsons freaking sucks. Yes, I'm in North Texas. I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, Texas right now, where the players play. And we ride on them things every day. Dallas. Y'all don't know nothing about Dallas. The JFK assassination is a lot of history in this city. All right. Cowboys got 5 Super Bowls. We hadn't had one in 30 years, though. Man, I've been watching the documentary about the old school Cowboys from the 90s. They were so badass. They had a place called the White House behind Valley Ranch where they had practice, where their headquarters was. And they had like a cleaner guy, like a fixer. And he said he would just walk in and they would be like butt naked on drugs doing group sex, which, I mean, that is horrible. But at the same time, it's like they were living the life before cell phones. They were doing it wild. I don't think you're going to catch Sam Darnold or any of these guys today. Well, actually, no, these guys are degenerates today, but they have to do it probably a little more secretly. The guy said he would check the voicemail and it'd be, you know, girls' husbands and brothers and stuff calling, getting mad. And they were like rock stars. That's kind of how I'm trying to describe it. It's not necessarily like it was so good, but they lived like they were the Rolling Stones. Oh, $5 super chat. Why won't it let me show it on the screen? Hold on. Why won't it let me show it on this? Well, Truth Heals Us, Israel First banner fund. Thank you. Hold on. See if I can show it. Thank you for the $5. Let me pull up the stream on my phone. There has to be a better way for me to do this on my phone. Like maybe because I don't know if I use Chrome or something. I don't know, but it won't even let me pull up the damn super chat. Thank you. Crap. You guys see that? And it's all backwards. You can't even read it, but it's Truth Heals Us. I agree with that. Scott Starboard in the chat. Yellow Kazoo in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. It's so annoying I can't show it. But what can I do? We'll get better. We will get better. I keep saying that, and we haven't got that much better yet, but we'll figure it out. We're in the hustling stages. Today's been a busy day. Had to wake up early. I was filling in on WBAP. They're potentially going to offer me a job. I don't know why they haven't yet, but maybe because I'm a little controversial, but can't change that. I think that's kind of why people like me. So it's this double-edged sword. It's like what people like, and then now I can't read the comments at all. Let's see. Let's see if it's a little bigger. No, I mean, I guess that helps a little. But yeah, sorry guys. Trying to get everything set up. At least, you know, like we can all complain and get mad about our days, but it's a lot better than being in Savanah Guthrie's position right now. Like, people think, oh, she's a TV star, her life's so good. Well, her elderly mom is kidnapped without her medicine. So we can all just be grateful that we're not in that situation, and that bad things happen to everybody. Sometimes they deserve it, though, right? Like all the people, you know, catching collateral damage from the Epstein docs, they all deserve it. Yeah, we got to pray for Savanah. That's horrible. But my point is, like, one day you're a TV star and you're a multimillionaire, and the next day your mom gets kidnapped and you don't know what the hell you're going to do. And that's, you know, not relatable to everybody, but it just shows you that, you know, success is defined by happiness. And she's probably not too happy right now, sadly. So she probably doesn't feel too successful, even though on paper she's incredibly successful. You know what I mean? And then what's so weird about it, though, is Savanah also was one of the few people that actually interviewed one of the Epstein victims, Virginia Guthrie, who died under mysterious circumstances. She was like hit by a car, and then they said that I think she took her own life. I don't know. It's just very bizarre. This guy's fishing right there, trying to catch some fish. David Lucas and I filmed this podcast here. We caught some fish. You know what I mean? So it's out there. They're in there. They're biting. They're hungry. They want that damn food. I know what that's like. I want that food too. I'm hungry. I'm trying to fast today. I haven't eaten yet. And it's hard too. It's easier to fast like when you wake up at 10. If you can sleep in, I encourage people, if you're fasting, try to sleep as much of it as possible. But I've been up since about 5:30. Had to get to the station at 7. And yeah, I'm trying not to eat today. It's a bitch. I got to get back on my fitness routine. That's why I've been lacking. Because I'm just not in great shape. If I'm in good shape, then everything else is just kind of smooth sailing. Good shape physically. I think better. I'm less anxious. I have more energy. Just overall, yeah, I've been doing a lot of electrolytes. You know what I drink like crazy? Pickle juice. That really helps. It's just like salt water, a little vinegar in it. Has that acetic acid. It helps get the water into your muscles and into your body where it needs to go. So I've been doing a lot of that. People saying eat. Well, I can't eat. I got to lose weight. Trust me, I want to eat. I want to eat a whole mess of nachos, bean and cheese, and dip in some queso and guacamole. That's what if I could go eat lunch right now, I'd probably go to El Phoenix, get some bean and cheese nachos, because they put it on those thicker chips, and they're good. They're good. I can just taste it in my mouth right now. That sounds, pause, that sounds gay, but you know what I mean. I'm just hungry. What did you guys think about the Super Bowl? I know we just will not shut up about it. And today on the show, I don't think we're reacting to it at all. We are reacting to Michael Jackson, though. Michael Jackson was innocent. And that's what I'm going to do. I want to free the Tiger King Joe Exotic and do whatever I can to fix Michael Jackson's legacy. That's what I'm talking about. People need to know the truth. He had Arrested Development. He was investigated by the FBI for 19 years. They never were able to charge him with a crime, or actually convict him of a crime, excuse me. So he was definitely innocent. They would have got him. Especially with all the corruption. Now you have videos of Aaron Carter and Macaulay Culkin and other random like black guys that I don't know saying that they were propositioned with money if they would say that their kids were victims of Michael. And those people didn't want to do it because they actually hung out with Michael and they respected him, and they know that he didn't do any of the stuff that they accuse him of doing. So good on them. Not everybody was like that. There's actually one kid that gave Michael Jackson credit for curing his cancer, and then he did a bunch of fake allegations with no proof all dismissed, all garbage. I just don't think Michael Jackson would be that dumb. And I think the biggest thing is Wade Robson from the documentary Leaving Neverland. Michael Jackson used him as his lead character witness twice. If Michael Jackson actually touched him, he would not have ever risked putting him on the stand. It's just, he's not that dumb. Michael Jackson was smart. That's why he had a music catalog that was bigger than most record labels. And that's why Conrad Murray gave him all that propofol. Did that goofball doctor. And they killed him. I mean, he went to jail for it. He was murdered. They tried to say that he was just like drinking it on his own. I don't believe that either. I think they were definitely administering it to him. Just trying to tarnish MJ's legacy. I'm not going to stand for it. You shouldn't stand for it. We got to be better than that. And thank you guys. I really appreciate the super chats. Appreciate. Look at Tampa Terry's in there. Yeah, I would box Tuttle. But I mean, I don't even really need to box him to know that I'm the more dominant species. He's a baby back biatch. But honestly, I don't have any hard feelings for Tuttle. I really don't. I know I say that. I don't even want to box him and then just make him more depressed. The guy's gone through enough. Believe me, he has. I don't need to be a bully to him. I got to stop being the bully. I got to be nice. We got to spread positive vibrational energy. This Epstein stuff's kind of brought me negative. It's brought me down a little bit. But I'll snap out of it. Somebody's talking about a payday loan rap or the PPP rap. That was classic with my boy Forgiato Blow. And yeah, so I've been filling in at WBAP. And I'll be back on Saturday. So I got a gun event on Friday. Then I fly back from San Antonio and go straight to the station. So that'll be wild. And then, yeah, and then Sunday we got the day off. And then Monday's back to the grind. Oh, and actually, next week I'm going to, on Wednesday, I'm going to University of Tennessee. That'll be fun. We're not doing a debate though. I'll just be speaking. Hopefully we get some protesters or something. If they know that I'm from LSU, maybe they'll just, even though they agree with me politically, maybe they'll just come there and, heckle me a little. I mean, you think it's never fun to get heckled, but sometimes in those events, because it's not a comedy club, it's kind of fun to have like a back and forth. I can get why when you're in a small comedy club trying to do your act, it's different. But on a college campus, like, you want some back and forth. You want some friction. And then really, all these comedians go viral when they get heckled and owning hecklers and stuff. So people like that content. Gosh, I can't read it. It's so damn small. Well, if you send a super chat, I'll read it. I'll be able to see that because that pops up. But I don't know why it's not letting me show it on the screen. It's so freaking annoying. And it's 2:15 Texas time, 15 after the hour. And I really like this. I like the radio gig. I don't know if I'll get it. They're potentially going to hire me. But I just kind of like, even though, I'm a diva, I like to be on camera. It's kind of nice not being on camera, just talking to the mic and being able to kind of close your eyes and not worry about any visual stuff. But if I do get a job there, we'll definitely add the video aspect to the show. We do that the first show. So we'll just see what happens with that. I appreciate WBAP even letting me fill in, get on their airways. It's always a good time. Make sure to hit that like button so I can get some hair spray so I can get my hair down. That's what I need. I need a damn haircut. See, it's freaking crazy right now. It's short on the sides from the hat. My Cowboys hat. Respect the best franchise in football. Not at football, but the most valuable franchise. Yeah, radio is fun. That's, I guess, the point I'm trying to make. It just seems you just have to be more focused on what you're saying. Not that you don't when you're on camera. It's just a little different. It's just a little different. And it's kind of relaxing to get in there and get on the mic. The only stressful part is like you got to hit the brakes, but that's not that bad. You know, you had to hit the brake at their exact time because, you know, that's how they make money with those ads. I mean, I had to do that for my rap show. But on radio, like, I don't know. It just feels a little different. Well, you know, with this Savanah Guthrie kidnapping, I was watching this New York Post homicide investigator that, you know, the New York Post interviewed him. This guy goes on a bunch of TV channels and stuff. And he was talking about, like, we don't realize there are kidnappers that work for the cartel and that are just these global syndicates of kidnappers. And he said that he thought it was very odd that this kidnapper didn't take any of an 80-year-old's medicine, because a real professional kidnapper would know that you have to keep them alive in order to get money. So he's thinking more and more that it's either an inside job or they're not trying to get money. They're just trying to hurt her or something. Which I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not the case. But there are people that are probably mad at Savanah because she's, you know, was on NBC interviewing victims of Jeffrey Epstein. And as you can tell, like, there's people within Trump's cabinet that are very close to Jeffrey. And everybody's going after Thomas Massie now, all these conservatives. I don't understand why. I really don't. And I don't understand the people that are defending Jeffrey Epstein. And people are going to be like, oh, it's because, you know, this implicates Israel or whatever. But so what? I mean, we would call out people that implicate America in crimes. So I just don't understand the hypocrisy. As if, like, some criticism about a country would be that bad or that big a deal. It's really not. But yeah, there's just weird connections. And then on top of that, Savanah's husband, Savanah Guthrie, the NBC host, her husband allegedly worked for a company that was hired by Hillary Clinton to, like, scrub, you know, embarrassing or bad information about her off the internet. So just all of these connections just make you really go crazy if you're a conspiracy theorist like myself. You're kind of like, what is the deal? I don't know what the deal is. I have no idea. But I know that there's a lot of weird connections and there's a lot of questions, not any answers. And then Trump said he's going to use all of his resources to find the kidnapper. If that's the case, then how have they not found him? We live in such a digital era where you cannot even really hide. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has some sort of communication device. And everybody's able to communicate constantly. So, you know, it leaves a digital paper trail where they can find you. So I just find it hard to believe that the FBI can't do a crime scene analysis and figure out who was there, what was going on, see their DNA, whatever. You'd think that they'd know how to do that. If you and me committed a crime, they'd find us instantly. That is the one thing that was frustrating about Tyler Robinson getting arrested. Cash Patel's like at an Italian restaurant saying, oh, we got him. But then I think it was almost 24 hours later after that is when they really got Tyler. So that was just bad on Cash Patel. It made him seem very unprofessional. And I like Cash. Cash has always been good to me. I don't really have any key with Cash other than I don't really like how he's doing his job. Personally, I'm sure he's under a lot of stress. It's probably really hard. And he's probably getting fed information that's bullshit that he has to go run with. But, you know, you chose to take it. He knew that it was a possibility that he would be criticized. He probably thought he'd be criticized by the left more. And I see, like, everybody that's, like, on the right that is not being honest and willing to call out the bad actors on our side. Like, that's just garbage. We got to call them all out. I mean, if we just let our side get away with crimes against children, then we have no integrity. You know, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to be better than that. That's something the left does. By admitting that Kamala Harris is retarded and still running her and letting her run, letting her not even do a primary. I mean, they do a bunch of goofball stuff. But I guess we both know that it's a uniparty at the end of the day, and they're all in on it. And behind closed doors, they're all friends, probably patting each other on the back. I know after the Venezuela thing, Chuck Schumer, who allegedly hates Trump and everything, was like hugging Marco Rubio and smiling and happy. So that's probably how they act when they're together. And they're in a club, a big club, that we're not in. So even though they go and they fight on TV and do Fox News hits making fun of each other, Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan did the same thing. And sure, there's probably real beef with those politicians, but there's probably there's probably as much beef between conservatives, conservative elected politicians, as there are of conservatives versus liberal politicians. And people have been fighting with their own side for forever, so it's nothing new. And I don't think it's bad to call out hypocrisy no matter which side of the aisle you're on. Somebody said the Yale Club. Yeah, it's like Skull and Bones. John Kerry and George Bush, when they ran against each other, were both Skull and Bones from Yale. Oh, sorry. Ooh, it scared me. No problem. Gosh. Whew. Almost got ran over. That would have gone viral. See, there's a guy living. Look at this tent. Look at this tent. You see that? That's a tent down there. That's like... Do we know? Is J.D. Vance in Skull and Bones? I don't know. Is he? That's not good if he is. It's good for him, not good for us. Because it just sets the standard where they think that they're better than us. And they don't think that they have to answer to us because they're part of an elite group that will just kiss their ass no matter what. So, yeah, I don't like that at all. The John Kerry and George Bush, both Yale, Skull and Bones. And then 9/11 happens. That's sketchy. That's for real sketchy. Everything's so insane right now. And I don't necessarily think it's going to get better. I just think that we're going to be okay because we'll almost get numb to it. And yeah, it's like when things get so bad, they almost can't get worse. Situation. At least gas is cheaper though. I've been driving my freaking big truck to Austin back and forth. Hasn't cost me too much. Yeah, despondent's a good word for what we're kind of becoming. Damn, little stinky ass truck. What the heck, guys? You got the train. It's a busy day. We're grinding on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Every day we got to grind, but especially Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. Yeah, the economy's not great. We have an affordability crisis. Food is so incredibly expensive. I mean, my cat and dog food is not cheap. I couldn't imagine having to actually feed a family. That has to be hard for a lot of people. It has to be very hard. And I know you can cook, and that makes the price go down compared to going out to eat. But still, it's like the food in the grocery store is just more expensive than it was. I mean, I grew up in an era where we had dollar double cheeseburgers. You don't have that anymore at McDonald's. Yeah, it's probably human meat in the burger, but at least it was $1. You know, it makes you think sometimes, makes you wonder. Makes you really wonder. Yeah, and I guess maybe Trump has lowered some price on healthcare, but doctors are still so overpriced. Medication's still overpriced. Insurance companies still screwing us over. We get no relief. We get no relief. Divide and conquer. Make us poor and reliant on the government so that they can control us. And then the people that are being successful, they pit us against one another so that we can't enjoy any financial success. Think about how many like wealthy or well-off people that are probably stressed about nonsense every day. So they're able to get to all of us. They're able to get to the ones that are financially fine. They're able to get to the poor ones fine. The only ones they probably don't get to are the illegal immigrants. But then I guess you could say ICE is going hard in the paint. So now the immigrants are probably shook. But they had it the easiest during the Biden administration. They could just come here and get a free hotel room in Midtown Manhattan. Like, that's unbelievable. It's not as unbelievable as the Epstein release and all the names implicated on it. But it looks like they're going to go after Les Wexner or whatever. There's a co-conspirator, the guy that gave Jeffrey Epstein his 50,000 square foot house or however big it was. I know it was the biggest private residence in Manhattan. I would say that he probably does have some blood on his hands, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want him to sue me. Somebody's talking about those dollar double cheeseburgers. I can't see the top of it. We were a proper country back then. Somehow the order of french fries is more expensive than the burger. Go figure. I guess we got more cows than potatoes. I don't know. I don't know how that math works. But I'm not an economist, so I don't have to worry about it. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. Don't forget to smash it. Like Mike Tyson. I'm so annoyed. I was going to do 2 laps, but I can't. My phone's just clanking on my thigh and my keys. I thought I had my stupid fanny pack in the car. So I think we're only going to do 1 lap. I know we're only going to do 1 lap. And I'm freaking hungry. I'm hungry. I've not eaten today. And it's only damn 2:30. If I do eat, I have to wait till the sun goes down at least, which I probably will. And I'm probably going to get, I don't know, some Mexican food. I'm kind of craving that. Like I was talking about earlier, there's bean and cheese nachos with some guacamole. A little queso, que es eso? I know that would hit the spot. You get those beans going, the musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you chew. Just be blasting bombs. I wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that. Let some of the pressure out. I'll be like one of these SpaceX rockets while I'm sleeping. Just the sheets going crazy. I don't know if you guys are, yeah, Dallas is not that crazy right now. There's not that many people out today. The sun's not out. I like that it's cool though. The weather's nice and cool, which is good. It's annoying when it's hot. And it's hot in Texas all the damn time. How's the stream quality? Is it at least staying up? Did we drop it all? I can't tell if it was dropping or staying up. It doesn't really tell me, and I'm not watching it on my other phone. I just had somewhere to put my keys in a comfortable spot. So then we're just smashing on my thighs every second. 2%, I think it's all right. Yeah, I think it is too. Well, just remember, as sad as things are for everybody, at least our parents aren't being held ransom and by Bitcoin scammers. And even though I'm hungry, I know that if I can just stay strong, I'll feel better if I wait to eat later. We call that delayed gratification. And sometimes in life, we have to wait for that delayed gratification. We have to work really hard in the hopes that, once we reach our goal, we'll be happy. You got to set those goals. Somebody said it's 300p. Is it really that low? Yeah, it's not great. It can barely read the chat. Not good at all. Well, I didn't like the Super Bowl at all. So somebody asked about the Super Bowl, TJ Powers. I thought it was horrible. I thought it was absolutely horrible. It was boring. I mean, the Bad Bunny performance was kind of just so bad it was kind of funny. The Turning Point performance was good. But yeah, it just wasn't very fun. It wasn't exciting. The game wasn't good. It was never really that close. And there wasn't very much scoring. It got a little crazier towards the end, but for the majority of the game, it was a snooze fest. And allegedly, because Sam Darnold's in some tax bracket that he got paid $200,000 or he got paid $180,000 but owed $200,000 in taxes. I don't even know if that's real or how that's possible. I know California has insane taxes, but I didn't know their taxes are 110%. That doesn't even seem real. But that's been going viral on the internet. Well, shout out to Brendan. Thank you, Brendan. I added that tiger to the video. Did you see I edited it? Before I posted, I sent it to him to get some notes. My most recent city council video. Mark Cuban is kind of spooky. Yes, I know Anomaly. I like Anomaly. I should get him on the show. I'll hit him up. Tonight we got this girl, Natasha Owens, who has a song on the Real America's Voice record label, which I'm about to put out some music. We need to put out some Bollywood music. We need to put out some Jewish music. That would be funny. We need to put out some rap music, because I am the Town Hall Terror, the best city council rapper in the world. That's me. Capital P, prime time. On that grind. Yeah. Let's go. See, guys, look, I love that. That's good vibration energy. I love you, brother. Look at that. We just get recognized like that. When you're in my city, that's what happens, dog. That's how we do it in my city. Like that, dog. I got it like that. When I walk in the club, they know prime time's in the club. They know. They got to freaking respect. Put some respect on my name. He did. God bless that man. God bless him 100 times over. I love that. Somebody needs to clip that and tweet it. I'll reshare it. Clip that, put that on that old Twitter. We're going to share it. I need y'all to watch my Rav show. Everybody needs to go to the Real America's Voice YouTube. It airs at 10 p.m. Central Time. Y'all got to go leave a comment. Hit that like button on that. I know I got a dedicated group, and we're gonna build this thing up. All right. I am 1/16 black, so I can basically do whatever I want and get amnesty for my crime. Actually, that's not true. Being 1/16 black actually makes me more likely to go to jail. But I don't want to get into crime stats right now. I want to get into love stats and just let y'all know that I love y'all. I hope y'all love me back a little bit. Pause. No Diddy. Yeah. That's what we got going on today. And like I said, we're going to talk about Michael Jackson. Because she's a singer, I figured that's relatable. She's definitely got to have an opinion on that. And then we'll talk a little more about Epstein. We'll probably talk about Howard Lutnick. Yeah, I was just on Sky News. I'll show you last night. I go on every Monday. We love Rita. Rita Panahy's the best. She gets the pimp on a blunt. You know, I am kind of an acquired taste. No doubt about it. But, yeah, that's just who I be, dog. Love it or hate it. That's the game. That's the game, dog. Do I own any XRP? No, I own a little bit of Bitcoin. Actually, I got it all in my wallet. I need to probably go transfer some of it. Look, he's back for more. That guy rules. He's back for more. Why not? When it's twice, it's always extra nice. And we've walked 3 miles. So that's good. That is good. Yeah, I'm not into Bitcoin. I mean, I have a little bit. Very little bit. I think at one point it was worth like 14,000 bucks. I think it's worth half that now. So, yeah, but I've had it since 2022, I think. Yeah, or 2021 maybe. I haven't really touched it. I haven't touched it. Not going to. Hopefully it just like shoots up and then one day I have some money. But by the time that happens, inflation will be so high it won't even be valuable. Like, you know, a house is just the cheapest house you can buy will be like $2 million. It's going to be like that African money. You know what I mean? Where it's like 10,000 dinar equals $1 or something crazy. Like Venezuelan money. Venezuelan money is crazy. They're like just burning the paper money because it was just like worthless. It was better to be used as firewood. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Do not get your financial advice from me. I just know that if you work hard in this country, you can be successful, but you have to go work hard. Like you actually have to go work and grind. Hey, then you have to just go and hustle. And I know everybody's hustle is a little different. Some people have similar hustles, but there's just something to it. Like if you don't want to work, you're probably not going to be successful, sadly. That's where we're at. You got to go work your butt off. And if you do, you usually are going to be successful. You know, what are we getting botted in the chat or something? What's going on? Ugh. All right. Well, I'll tell you this much. I love being here. I love talking to you guys. I like getting this exercise in. It clears my mind. Helps me speak a little bit, enunciate, get in the flow, get in that flow state. That's what we got to do, get in that flow state. Start flowing and going and grinding and shining. That's what I'm trying to do. But we need to do some crazy streams. Like I see all these other streamers are going so viral. Clavicular, looks maxing, and I am looks maxing right now. We'll do a bone smashing stream. That would be good. You guys can see me bone smash. Get my facial symmetry right. That's what I need to do. I just need to lose 25 pounds. Then I'll be looking like a freaking stud in the club. I'm already VIP with these looks, but I need to get a little more dialed in. You know what I mean? Really set myself apart. Because I am a handsome man. I'm a handsome Indian boy. We're fitness maxing, looks maxing. Every day, we're either getting better or getting worse. Yeah, you know, somebody said take peptides. I'm thinking about it. I've not done Ozempic, but I'm thinking about doing retatrutide or whatever because that's stronger. And I've lost weight, but I'm kind of at this plateau right now. The only way that I can lose weight now is if I like starve myself. And it's just hard to not eat, to go a long time without eating. Even if you're eating once a day, like when I was bigger, it was a little easier because I was even more motivated, but now I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I need that food. I know, I don't know if I am going to do it, but they say that retatrutide is way stronger than Ozempic and all the other stuff. If I do it, I might as well do the strong stuff, right? Yeah, people are saying I don't want to do it. I'm not like really planning on it, but I got to give this another couple months. I just need to stay strong on my diet. I've been traveling. I've been on Roseanne's show for 3 weeks on a TV set with full catering. And they're bringing me food to my trailer. And it's hard not to eat, especially because there's a lot of downtime. And there's snacks everywhere. It's difficult to control my urges to eat. But we're going to try our best. That's all we can do. Stay grinding. Stay shining. Yeah, stick to veggies. I do eat a lot of veggies, but then, you know, I dip the veggies in the ranch. I cook the veggies in the cheese sauce. I'm adding all these unnecessary calories because the stuff doesn't taste that good. I mean, veggies do taste good, but you know what I mean? They taste better when you got some salt and seasoning and some good spices on that. AOC's looking a little thicker. She's getting thick, nice. And that booty's getting a little bigger. You got that big booty going. Everybody likes that AOC booty. I know that's right in the chat. Let's see if I can set this up. I don't know. This is probably gonna fall. I'll try to hold it while I dry. Got my tennis shoes back there. Oh, I am sweating. We did get a little workout. It says I burned 400 calories. I'll take it. Burned 400 calories. Got to connect with you guys. Let me see if I can turn down the volume. You only eat radishes. That's wild. Planet Liberty says Reddit will change your life. That's what people keep saying. I just don't know how good it is for my health, but it is what it is. No pain, no gain. Oh, wow. Wow, let's see what's going on in X. We got 1,000 likes on the last post. That's good. Getting a few more likes. We always need some likes. It helps the algorithm. The Indians are crazy though in Dallas. They're just multiplying at numbers that are just astronomical numbers. Let's see if that'll stay up. I don't know if it will. I'll try not to turn too fast. But it looks like the stream is still up. We're cruising. That's good. I got to do some live streams with a cameraman. That'll be coming up soon. Me holding the camera myself makes it, you know, a lot more difficult. But it's okay. I can handle it. I'm prime time. You heard that guy. He was all vibing. I wonder if that guy knew I was live. That'd be kind of funny if he knew I was live and drove by here. I like, I mean, you know, I don't love just when I'm being followed by any means because the government's probably following me every day. But I do like if you're like a, you know, big fan, you come to a comedy show and come meet me. I like to meet people that like me. That's what I like. They're saying the sound is good. You can't hear me. You know what it is. Y'all know exactly what it is. Tuesday. In the Matrix. Trying to make a living. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just like Tupac said. Rest in peace. You know, that used to be the conspiracies that we used to spread. That Tupac and Biggie were on an island and they faked their death. But now, like, the conspiracies are true and it's that they're eating children. That's so crazy to me. Like, I remember conspiracies were that Marilyn Manson got his rib removed so he could give himself fellatio. That's what they used to say. Now it's like Jeffrey Epstein is removing children's ribs so he can eat them like a barbecue rib. It's dark, and things are only going to get darker, but we got to have gratitude. We got to be positive. We can't let all of this get to us too much to where we're just in this constant negative state, this low vibrational state that nobody wants to be in. Speaking of, I got to go by the Blaze tomorrow and pick up all my junk. That'll be low vibrational. But I got some good motion. It'll be nice. If I got hired by this radio station, that would be good too, because then we'd have 2 jobs. So lose 1 job, gain 2. That's good math. That is good math. And that is what's so nice about my rap deal is there's no exclusivity. The Blaze, I had like exclusivity on there, but with this deal, I can do whatever I want. So it gives me a lot of freedom. I really appreciate Rav doing that. I mean, that's what I asked for because, you know, I had some other opportunities that I didn't want to lose. And Tim's selling a coffee, some aphrodisiac coffee that helps get you in the mood, get you going. Ooh. And some Spanish fly style stuff. It's not really Spanish fly, but metaphorical Spanish fly. It's that big booty Latina brew. To make that booty big, make that booty bounce, make that booty bounce. I know y'all want to make that booty bounce. I do. I want some trail mix. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I really want to eat. I can't. Sucks. Who's dieting with me in the chat right now? If you're on a diet, let me see some D's in the chat. That sounded bad. No Diddy. But if you guys are trying to lose weight right now, I saw that one person talking about Freemason Alex. Yeah, I am a Freemason. I'm a 33rd degree Freemason. That's why I'm successful. That's why I'm working multiple jobs. I go to the lodge and they just hook a brother up. Once they found out I was 1/16th black, they almost made me quit. But I was able to convince him that I'm a good Freemason. I'm a good one. Man, look at the school bus. Dang, I was about to make an unprotected left in front of a school bus, but I'll just wait. Looks like he's in a hurry. Well, this is weird. I never got a notification that says satire appreciated on my Instagram. That's crazy. The audience is highly entertained by comedic accents and satire in the reel, with many praising the creator's humor and trolling skills. Suggestions for future content include more town halls and exaggerated accents. The overall sentiment is overwhelmingly positive, with users expressing joy and admiration for the creator's work. Well, that's deep. That's deep. I like that. I like that a lot. It's only got 30,000 views, which I'm happy to get. Trust me, I am. I am happy to get those views. Oh, we're in a school zone. Okay. I hope I can do this in a school zone. I don't want to get pulled over for that. I guess I could just tell them that. You can't be on a cell phone in a school zone. I guess I'll just tell them I'm not on a cell phone, I'm on a video camera. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, into the school zone, and then we get back into it up here. We gotta go a little slower. Go a little slower. Yeah, I'm in the One-Eye Freemasonry Club. Don't worry, guys. I'm one of the good ones. I'm just gonna relay the information that we talk about all into a book that I sell very soon. You can find all about our secrets very, very soon. That sound good to y'all? It sounds good to me. Sounds real good to me. Alright, now we got the thing. Going our guests, I gotta go to my office and clean it up. Go to my office and clean it. Well, it's actually not that dirty, but I just need to go by there and clean it here before the guest gets here. I got an in-studio guest. Her name's Natasha Owens. She has a song on our latest EP. It's called, whatchamacallit? It's called, gosh, I know it. We're going to play it on the show twice. Gosh, I know what the name of the song is. I just can't think of it, but that cop looked at me so weird. She saw this thing on my dash. She was like, what is that? She knows what it is. It's a cell phone. She recognizes it. Now I'm stuck behind this huge truck. There's a video of this woman who's driving a CDL, and she didn't even know how to turn on the lights on the trailer. That is so scary. I can't believe she'd even do that. Like, somebody that stupid should have to be just in an AI truck. And those AI trucks are in Texas. I've driven by the AI trucks, so there's no driver inside. is you just have like her to monitor it, make sure everything's like going smoothly. But she would probably mess that up. She's too stupid to turn on the lights. Maybe they changed the name of that. That used to be called European Automotive. Now it's called Snappy Auto Care. That's wild. That must have just happened. Well, I don't know if the stream is going down or what. It looks like, what does it say? The audio? Something's wrong with the audio. All right, well, we got audio issues. I'll be back live tonight. Make sure to tune in. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Tonight, RAV, 10 p.m. Central Time. And I'll try to go live after the show, or maybe go live during it and we can react to it. All right, peace.